Hey guys, Frame by Frame 101 here, and today I'm here to review the Black Series First Order TIE Fighter. So, this is a TIE Fighter fit with the scale of the Black Series figure. You can see the pilot in there, and this cost was very expensive. It was over $100, but we got a discount, so it was almost exactly $100. Still very expensive though. And that was at a discount. On the box we have on the side a little art, some art of the Stormtrooper that comes with it, and you can see the Black Series logo. This packaging is really beat up. It looks like it was this was handled by someone else, and they packed it back up and sent it back to Toys R Us. But I bet that's just because no one's really touched this, because this was sitting there all dusty. It was so, because it's so expensive. Like no parent is gonna buy this on a normal occasion. It had to be a special occasion, which is why me and my dad got it. So there's a synopsis right there. You can, if I can focus on it, if you can read that. Pause the video now to read that up. If you want to read that. Here we have some pictures of its functions. Now this is a okay, yeah, there's a cockpit, can fit 2 Imperial Stormtroopers. Now this is a model. Like it's not a drone, it's not a small aircraft that can actually fly with remote control. It's just a model for collectors, for your action figures. So you can use it in like stop motion films like I'm going to, and you can use it just to have it, just to show it off, just to have it like maybe hanging from your room, top of your room, from a string, So don't buy this thinking, oh, maybe it flies. No, this is just if you're into like things that function and stuff, like drones and stuff, do not buy this figure. I mean this thing. But if you're a really big fan of Star Wars and you're a collector or something, then I recommend this for you. Well, yeah, but alright, anyway, so it's the first in its series in the I guess the scale model series. So I wonder what they're gonna release next. Alright. So one thing I noticed here is that the Stormtrooper, his leg is sort of cramped up, and this is really what threw me off thinking this was pre-owned, because like he just looks so cramped up in there. Like the figure, when it's displayed in its packaging, it's all straightened out in a and it lines up with the with its encasing. Here it just seems like its legs bent and its arms kind of like bent too, like someone placed it back in. And its encasement looks, I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but looks a little crumpled up, like it was pre-opened. I don't know, maybe maybe the factory got lazy and they just crammed it in there. But we'll get more into that later. Alright, so let's get into the juicy meat of this review. Well, not yet, but let's open this bad boy up. Alright, I got my scissors here, snippy snip snip, and we'll cut it open. I don't really want to damage the packaging because I don't really do that anymore. I used to do it when I was a kid. I used to tear these things open, But I've learned to reserve the packaging because you never know when you want to use it for, parts for like, dioramas and stuff. So I usually spare my packaging. I might end up throwing this away because of storage, like because of, storage space reasons, so how much space I have left in my filming area. So God, I'm having trouble doing this on camera. I apologize for it. I probably should have just done a magic jump cut. Maybe I ended up doing it. You might even not see this clip, but if you do, hey, your Frame by Frame 101 isn't that strong. Oh, I just started damaging it. Alright. I don't know if I probably should just jump cut. Yeah, I'm gonna go jump cut real quick. BRB. Okay, so it turns out I was opening it from the wrong side. So I'm supposed to do it on the opposite end, I guess. So here we go. Alright, forgot to cut the tapes inside. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You probably clicked away from this video by now, but if you're here, please, thank you for sticking around. Ooh, that was not a good sound. I have a feeling this is pre-owned. Alright, let's flip her over. Alright, let's pull her out. So I got that. You get the wings. Oh god, I want to be careful. Oh Jesus. Very nicely detailed. We'll get into that later. Alright. I'm trying to pull it out. Excuse me for the bad camera angles. Alright, so yeah. This seems easy to pull together. And there's the guy. There's our pilot trapped in his encasement. Let's get him free, shall we? Alright, buddy, we're coming. Hang in there. Oh my god. Alright, you guys just sit back and watch the show. Alright, sorry about that. Got a little tricky. I got tricky fast. So here we are. Sadly, I have to construct the TIE fighter, but it shouldn't take, too much effort. It's not hard at all. But before we get to that, let's check out the stormtrooper or our pilot, to be specific. So let's check him out before we build a TIE fighter. Alright, so here's the action figure here that comes with the TIE fighter. Now it has they did a horrible job packaging him, because his leg, it was like that when I opened it. I'm dead serious. Like, that is horrible packaging right there. His leg is just, I don't know if it's the sculptor's fault or the packing guy's fault, but it was just stuck like that, and there we go. Now he looks like he's limping. I'm gonna have to do some repair to his leg, because now it's like he struggles with standing. I guess I can bend it, but yeah, he looks kind of weird from a distance. So yeah, this stormtrooper looks like he's got his leg was hit by a stick and his bone fractured from the inside. But anyway, the sculpt on this, not bad. I think the main focus was on the TIE fighter. But I'm not saying this sculpt's bad. You got some nice chest plate. He got his oxygen tank here. Got the tube here. Got the his other armor function buttons here, got that. And his armor is distinguishedly, the plastic has a different distinguished texture and hardness, from his parts that are I guess the leather parts of the armor. You got his wrist here with the little sculpt on it. You can bend like this. It's kind of hard to bend, because even when I first opened him, the joint was put in this direction. So they did not do a good job packaging this at all. So yeah, his arm bends like that. Bends that far forward. Doesn't really bend back much. It can go up, forward. It can go up, forward, so back. His hand has a joint in it, so you can, make him do a little wave. That's his arm. His leg. I look at it. It looks like they're both bent. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like they're both bent. Now I'm looking at it closer. So obviously this leg can, go out. It can go out. It can bend at the knee. It can go back. The toes point pretty far. And yeah. And the leg can go out like this. Actually, yeah, the arm, I was actually afraid that the chest plates might block it, but nah, they don't get in the way, so I'm glad that's not a problem. But the legs, again, they got a serious bent, they took some serious damage in the packaging, because they are just bent to the max. not to the max, 'cause they're bent pretty badly in a pretty bad position. So I hope I can like heat it with the blow dryer and then reposition it, hopefully. So yeah, this part up here does not come down. So yeah, and you know I also like this little paint scheme you see in the box. You know, you got that red symbol. I don't know, maybe it's like a commander symbol, or maybe it's for a specific squadron in the First Order. I don't know. Got the Imperial sign, or the first, maybe, yeah, it's the Imperial, I think, sign on each one of his shoulder pads. Not much to say about the back, except for this sculpt here. It's not, the back's not bad, but you know, who cares about the back, am I right? So anyway, yeah, nice leather texture, and you know, again, the armor plates. So a good sculpt overall. You know, I think could use a little more color. You know, maybe add some color to the wrist components here for the wrist, like for the wrist control panel here, or whatever this is. So you know, that's all I gotta say about that. So let's get into the meat of this review and finally get to the start to the TIE Fighter. I almost said Star Destroyer. I apologize. But let's get to the meat of the review, the TIE Fighter. So here we have the First Order TIE Fighter. You know, this is it standing next to the pilot we got there. I actually have Psylocke in there. She's kind of manning the turret, which is under there. But, you know, we're about to get into all that. So this is the figure right here. This is the size comparison to the TIE Fighter. Now let's look at the wings real quick. So the wings actually have a very it's very well sculpted. You got, you know, the circuits and the power cells. You got the texture on the wings, texture here too, and you got, you know, the bars holding it together. So that's all pretty cool. You know, got some sculpt here. So it's really well sculpted. I'm not really a I don't know exactly how TIE Fighters work, you know, so don't, you know, so, yeah, so, it's very good sculpt, pretty much the same thing on the other wing, nothing really different, so pretty good sculpt there. Now let's go on the other side of the wings. Alright, so we have this, so I had to plug this in to here. This is not hard to build at all. It's really like just 3 pieces, and this being one part, this being one part, and the wings being, technically it's, you know, I count it, yeah, technically it's 4 parts, but I count the wings as one part. So actually, this and this are also parts, so that's like 5 parts. Yeah, 5 parts if you count the wing as one part. So anyway, for you guys out there that hate the screws, you know, there they are. I know you guys, I know some of you Hasbro fans hate that. I'm sorry. It had to hold it together somehow, so don't get too ticked off. So yeah, there's screws to hold the wings together. To hold the wings, you know, together. I don't know what this is exactly, but nice sculpt there. You know. So yeah, so you have the 2 blasters down here. Have this turret that can rotate around. This is actually, you know, not with the, it's not connected to it when you open it at first. This is a turret, and this here is an antenna. Do not try to bend it into a turret, because I tried that and I almost broke it. So there's actually like if you can look closely, there's, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's actually plastic wear, like plastic stress on it. Yeah, so don't do that. It's an antenna, so don't try to bend it into a turret. So yeah, and you got, you know, you got the windshield. I think this actually can come off. It seems like it. Hang on. It probably can. Yeah, let's not. I'm not gonna test that. Okay, I'll test that out later, but. Anyway, so finally got Oh, actually, there's a back. I forgot there's a back sculpt to this. There's not much to say back here. There's another window for the turret. Whoever using the turret. So if you're so you can, if you look close, you can see Psylocke in there. I'll put the pilot in there later with her so they can fly this thing. So you got the turbines back here. You also got like this thing with, you know, same kind of like red stripe thing symbol the pilot guy has on his helmet. And yeah, it's all for back here. Finally, let's get to the final part of the show. The final part of this review, the cockpit. Whoops, don't worry, it can attach and detach, but I'm gonna leave it off for a second. Oh, and by the way, there are windows in here too, so yeah. Anyway, there's Psylocke. So, cockpit's pretty nice. You got like a bunch of buttons up there, you know, for commanding the turret. You know, you got like turret switch there, a computer, the computer turret there, some more switches and levers there, some more buttons. You got some more buttons and like a targeting system. Buttons, mainly buttons and switches. So you see, like these things here, they're meant to clamp the figure in place. So if you can turn it upside down, and it won't like fling all around the TIE fighter when you play with it. So yeah, the figures stay in place if you place them in. If you place them in there. So yeah, pretty much same. So you got the same targeting system you got there. There's like a double targeting system. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a double thing there. You know, you got more focus, more levers there. You got the computer there, and a bunch of buttons in the front of the cockpit. So yeah. So this figure can fit Black Series figures. I haven't tested out Marvel Legends yet. I don't recommend. You experiment on your own. So yeah. So experiment that on your own. I'm gonna see if it can. I remember. I'm gonna try to pop it out maybe. All right, no, I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to break this on this review. So yeah, that's the First Order TIE Fighter. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Comment down below, like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next review. See y'all later.